The habitat I'm about to show you is quite possibly my favorite one I've ever done. It is a sprawling, spectacular recreation of the habitat of the African wild dog, a beautiful, endangered carnivore. This habitat features not one, not two, not three, but four different and unique perspectives for guests, ensuring that these beauties can be admired from all angles. Join me. First off, I have a new channel. In case you haven't heard the news, haven't seen the video or the announcement, I'm moving all of the music that I used to upload on this channel to a separate channel called, surprisingly, Yelbu Music. This is a move which I was a bit anxious about. I was a bit nervous to do it, but a lot of people kept recommending it to me, both online and offline, that ensuring that your content has its own separate channel is the better way to go. And I think just for clarity's sake, for my audience, it was the best decision. So all of the music that you have seen me upload on this channel will be moved to Yelbu Music, meaning that all the music you have heard in my Planet Zoo speed builds, or most of it, will be moved eventually to Yelbu Music. In fact, the music you are listening to right now is my Christmas EP, my Christmas album, you could say, which is sort of inspired by, well, traditional Christmas music and the King of Pop. And that music has been uploaded on Yelbu Music a few days ago. So a little Christmas surprise for you there. And if you're not into my music at all, well, hey, good news for you. It will no longer be appearing on this channel. It is all migrating. So, guys, talking about exciting stuff, we have a habitat for the African wild dog. This beautiful creature has only featured in a zoo of mine once, in my very first franchise zoo. You might have seen my tour of that zoo here on the channel. They lived in a kind of dramatic habitat because I did not take care of them very well and they kept dying. And when I toured that zoo, there was only one of them left. So the wild dog population historically is not doing well in Yelbu zoos, but I wanted to make up for it and build a beautiful, large, lush, realistic habitat for them, and I feel like I have succeeded very much so. The African wild dog is, of course, a predator living in Africa, ranging from sub-Sahara to South Africa in a very fragmented population. They are endangered. There is estimated around 6,600 adults living in Africa, and the largest population of them must be about 350. So this animal is not doing well. They are threatened by disease, habitat fragmentation, human persecution, and if it's not that, it is their competition, because they live in direct competition with, of course, the African lion, a dominant hunter, a group hunter, which, if it has the chance, will kill the wild dog. And it also suffers from competition with the spotted hyena, which is not as much a group hunter, but more a kleptoparasite, as they say. The spotted hyena is known for stealing the kills of other predators. It will bully and it will steal from other predators. So the African wild dog will often lose its captured prey to larger predators. It is in fact known that the African wild dog, out of fear, out of necessity, will start eating its captured prey while it is still alive. That's nature. As they say, nature is metal. Nature is not necessarily cruel. It just does what it has to do. The African wild dog is also known as the painted dog because it has beautiful, unique fur patterns: white, black, brown. All of them have a very distinct, unique pattern. Beautiful creature, and in fact in my zoo they look even a bit more beautiful because I am using a remaster by the amazing Gaboy. I guess I will link that mod in the description as well. If someone asked me what my secret was, right? And I was wondering what really my secret is. And I think the secret to making a habitat look like this is just plants. Plants are a game changer. I've said this before, but a plain grass field like we have right now will look so much better if you just start adding plants. And when you think you've added enough plants, add even more, right? The grasses are a game changer, but in general, plants will change completely the look of your habitats. As much as your system, your console or your PC will be able to add plants to your habitats, add rocks, add anything to break up the monotone, unrealistic look of these flat Planet Zoo maps. Plants. So guys, it's late in the day. I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to let the speed build speak for itself for a little bit, and I will see you when we hit the cinematics. See you soon.
Oh girl, Shimon. Outside, snow is falling, covering the land in white. And though I'm sitting at the fireplace, girl, something just doesn't feel right. I keep on wondering, asking myself where you are now. Are you on your own? Ooh, there's an empty spot under the Christmas tree. I've reserved it just for you, girl. Why don't you make my wish come true, girl? Why don't you come home for Christmas night? Why don't you ooh no, ooh yeah, come home and make this right. Make this right. Christmas night, woo. Make it right. Hey, come on now. I only want a present from Saint Nick, from all what he's bringing. There's just one thing to pick up. A girl so wonderful, a love so powerful. It's gonna last me beyond the new year. I know we said some things we really didn't mean. But who knows what Santa brings? A second chance for you and me. So why don't you come wait, don't you relax? Girl, you home now, come home now. Girl, you gotta come home and make this right. Come home and make this night, make this right. Christmas night, yeah. Christmas now, Lord. Make it right, make it, girl, don't you right. Make it, girl, you gotta, girl, no, you gotta. Oh, so lonely now, without you, so lonely now. Christmas night, right.
I have to say, guys, I am exceptionally proud of myself. Yeah. Um, in the beginning, when I started doing these channels, I recorded myself sort of apologizing for some of my builds, but I've grown in confidence since then, and I'm really, really pleased with this. It all came together really well. The first of all, the four different ways of viewing the wild dogs, I'm really pleased with. There's been a period where I sort of planned the habitat first and then, almost as an afterthought, added guest viewing when I realized that the zoo experience really needs to be about making sure both the guests and the animals have a spectacular experience. So I think in this case I really succeeded, allowing you to have an overhead view, to have viewing windows through these walls, a whole tunnel, which isn't finished, the decor of it, but which offers sort of more private views, and then of course the open air connection with the animals with a refreshing waterfall. So we start here on the roof with a roof cover. I might lower down these little fences a bit, but I still think it's a really cool little view of a panoramic view of the length of the habitat, offering a view of most of the habitat in a condensed single view. We're going to head down after this, also get a quick glimpse of what this area looks like. I'm really happy with how dense and packed this downstairs area of Bolo Bolo is starting to look, with the hippos over there, the palace. Behind us right now is the little plaza. To the left is something you've seen in my first Speedbuild actually. The Dick Dicks and the Nyala living here. We get several views inside the habitat through these windows, and because there's so many wild dogs in here, pretty much anywhere you will go to look at these animals, you will see them, and I think that's really fun. These animals are very lively, very active, and wherever you go, you will spot them. Same for this window, you are going to see a wild dog. You're also going to see, I really like it, the parallel here. You have these cables separating the guests from the animals. I really had to come closer and look at that. You have the cables, but the water spouts, the water jets, also look like cables. But I imagine if you're standing inside there, that the refreshing mist and the sound of that water will be really, really pleasing in the desert weather. We take a sharp corner here, another final look here, a window looking in the habitat, also seeing the bigger waterfall and the wild ducks walking around, and very soon we're going to head into the cave here, and I really like this effect. Again, I've said this before, but the open air connection with the animals is really unique, and I imagine I probably realistically the cables would be I don't know, closer together or something. I can imagine a wild dog possibly being able to crawl out of this, but I think it's a really unique feeling to to be connected to a predator like this. And again, wherever you look in this habitat, you will see them. These are animals that are very social. They live in large groups. Beautiful, beautiful remaster by Gaboy here. And then we go inside the habitat, because I can't help it. I just love the way I did this. And we're going to get the whole wild dog experience walking through this lush habitat. So many plants in here. We have the buffalo grass, we have the mpingo tree, which is probably the best tree in the game. In the comments, tell me if you think there's a better tree in the game. And of course the absolutely essential building block of any beautiful habitat, and that is faux rocks. If you don't own the aquatic pack, and if you're looking to buy beautiful zoo habitats, you need to purchase the aquatic pack simply for the aquatic rocks. They are a staple of real life zoos, and I think they're a staple of all builds you've seen online. Somehow they look more like rocks than actual rocks. And here we have the beautiful wild dog itself. I love these guys so much. And here we have a view. I didn't really show you a lot of this tunnel because it's not finished. I think this will actually be the best views in many ways. You get like 6 or 7 different windows, so you could walk through the tunnel and get, especially I like this view through the waterfall. Look at that, gorgeous, the animal walking over the bridge there. And again, the sound and the atmosphere of the water in a desert atmosphere will be amazing. Another view, and you can see the cave there in the distance. So yeah guys, I'm really happy with this. If you want to see more amazing builds like this, I promise a lot more like this is on the way. Like, subscribe, comment, maybe hit that notification bell. I'm so happy that you came to my video and watched. I wish you all a Merry Christmas if you celebrate, happy holidays either way. Enjoy the end of the year. I will see you next year for more amazing builds in Planet Zoo, and other game content is coming. I have a lot of plans for the channel. Thanks for checking in, and I will see you soon. Thank you.